Right then, welcome back. Today we are doing race 5 of the Millennium Endurance Tour at Suzuka on a Suzuki. Yeah, that's how desperate we're getting now. Qualifying just over a second lead. Qualifying was dry. The race is horrendous. It's absolutely drenched at the start, then it dries out, then it rains again, and then it goes dark. So it's a real treat. Start, standard start, as in the AI gets away, and we end up in 4th. Took a couple of goes to get this one, with the changes in weather and tyres and everything else. It took a few goes before I got the tyre selection and strategy right. So away we go, in 4th, into turn 2, and the AI crashed behind us and take us out, which is always a treat. So now we're grafting. We're down in 10th, and the AI through 130R are alright, but into this chicane, they're on the brakes mega early, nearly catches me out. Not very clever, and then I encourage the Ducati out of the way. Sorry, and off we go. Took a full lap to catch the next rider. He went defensive into 130R, so I went the long way around. Brave decision, especially in the wet. And then there was a bit of a harsh move on the next bloke into the chicane. On to lap 3, look up the track. AI bins it, so cracks under the pressure, can't handle it, so we're up into 2nd. And at the end of the lap, 1st place does exactly the same coming out of the chicane, gets on the gas, sends himself to the moon, and we're through just into 1st place. Ten minutes in, just under a second in front. Fuel, tyres, both good. The pressure is not to crash. "20 minutes in, the track's dried out, we're still on the rain tyres, we're still on standard mapping. We've got a 3-second lead. The bike is starting to move about a little bit, the rain tyres aren't liking the drying track. What I'm waiting for is to rain again before I pit. So, end of lap 11, 25 minutes in, and it's raining again. The bike is moving about all over the place. It is not nice to ride at all. Into the pits. We've got to go rain tyres, there's nothing else you can put on. And we go for a good dump of fuel. The lighter the bike on the wet races, the worse it handles. I prefer a heavier bike, it's much more consistent, it's much easier to ride, it seems to put a bit more energy into the tyres. So coming out of the pits, most of the AI have dived in behind me, and it takes a little while for the next rider to cross the line, and we end up with about a 20-second lead. "10 minutes to go, 25-second lead, tyres, fuel, both good, weather is stinking, it's absolutely piss wet through, and it's also properly dark, not nice at all. On to the last lap. conditions are they're just getting worse. It's getting darker and darker and wetter. We've still got just over a 20-second lead. I did make a conscious effort just to back off a little bit, not to keep pushing. I didn't want to crash. One crash leads to two, leads to three, leads to a rage quit, leads to grumpy pants. So front tyre's a bit cold, which is not making things particularly easy, and there are still a few moments. Apart from the squeaky bum moments, fuel and tyres are okay. And that's it, job done. All 5 events finished, 5 golds, Millennium Endurance Tour complete. The next endurance races are going to be the classic 751s, but I will drop an event in between. And there's also a full length version of this race for those of you that don't enjoy hearing to me jabber on. Thanks for watching. Remember to tickle the like button, caress the bell of pleasure, and touch that subscribe button. You know you want to. Stay safe. I'll see you next time. Peace.